Hi students, today we're going to talk about making a blog. So I want to go over the few steps to get you started and then I will let you work on your writing. If you go into your Gmail from school, which is the one I suggest you use, go up to your menu bar where you see all your different options. You're going to click on More on the bottom here and you'll scroll down until you see a box called Blogger. For most of you, you'll find this right away, but for some of you, you might have to go down here to Even More from Google. But mine shows up here, so I'm going to click on Blogger. You're going to have a sign that pops up that says Create New Blog, which is what you're going to want to do. If you already have a blog from a different class or another reason, you're going to have to go over here, click on where your blogs are, and you'll see a menu that says New Blog at the end of it. So I'm going to create a new blog. This title for your blog is what's going to show up in the URL. So I'm just going to title it Couple English MPLS. You can title it whatever you like. That's school appropriate. It's totally up to you. It's only going to show up on the URL. So then again here with your address for your domain, Couple English MPLS, and then it's going to give you this .blogspot.com. Okay. It's checking. It says this address is available. Yes. So that means that I get to use it. For all these themes, you can mess with these later. I would just pick one for now, and I'll show you how to make details or changes on it later. So I'm just going to click this travel one, create blog. Domain name, no thank you. So now you have all your posts here. If you'd like to change your theme or your design or the layout of your blog, both of those can be done over here. So now we're going to do a new post. Every time you'll check the assignment for what sort of post you're supposed to do. Our first post assignment will be to add our bridge story photos that we worked on last week. All your posts have a specific requirement as far as what you're supposed to do for the title. You always label the blog post. So the first one is blog post number 1 and it's titled Bridges. So I'm going to put that in. It does require you to add your bridge photo. So I'm going to show you how to save and to insert a photo into a blog, which will be helpful for later posts as well. Here is the photo, or this image button here allows you to insert a photo. What you need to do first though is save it. You can't copy and paste them on. So I'm going to go to my website and I'm going to look at Q1 and check on the weekly game plan and find the bridge photos. So you'll see here that these are all the different photos that you drew the other day and you wrote to. You're gonna click with two fingers or double click, left click, depending on what mouse you have. You're going to save image as, and you'll want to put it on your desktop. So then when you go to your blog, and I already saved this image, so I'm not going to do it right now. When you go to your blog and you want to insert a photo, you're going to choose the file that you want. Mine's on my desktop, and I saved it as the old bridge. So I need to search, yep, old bridge photo. There's mine. And then I just add the selected. Now I can start typing and write all the things that, write all the things that I need to write. Publish will be making your whatever you've written visible to everybody that views your blog. Save just allows you to save it right now if you're not done. So I always hit save first and then publish just to make sure, but you may do it as you like, but please know the difference between the save button and the publish button. If you'd like to preview it to see what it looks like from an outsider's perspective, somebody that's just looking at your blog that doesn't have access to your blog, here's mine, Couple English MPLS. So keep in mind your title will show up right here, whatever one you pick. And here's blog post 1 Bridges, and it also shows the date that you publish, which is helpful for me too to make sure we're publishing by our due dates. So keep in mind that as we continue to post, this blog will only be for creative writing. And you can constantly go back and change the template and the theme, but you cannot change the title. So whatever you put as your title, that will be the same. I'm going back to the blog page now to just show you one last thing, if it will let me. Looks like it's taking too long, so I'll show you the rest in class. But that's how you make a blog post and how you publish it. Good luck.